Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are doing this look right here. It's this very bronzy, still natural look. It's something that we can wear to the beach. It has a lot of SPF in it, so our face is very well protected. And if you stay towards the end of the video, I'm actually going to be sharing what I keep in my beach bag, all my beach bag essentials. So if you guys want to see that, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so I already did my hair. I don't want to add that in this video because I've already done this hair over and over again. I'll link the video where I use this Kiss Insta roller. That's what I use today. I'll link it right here for you guys to see. Yeah, so far that's all I've done so far to get ready today. My face is completely bare, so what I'm going to go over today is my go-to beach bronzy look and what's in my beach bag. So I'll share that at the end of the video, but let's go ahead and start to get ready. So I'm just gonna put my hair back, and what I'm wearing to the beach today is this white linen t-shirt dress. Well, it's a button-up shirt dress. I got it from Amazon, and then I have this nude bikini top. I really like it. It's a nice push-up one. I'll leave those two links. They're from Amazon, so I'll leave them linked down below for you guys. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing my skin. I'm just using the Skinlab. I've always used this. If you have seen my past videos, you'll know that I always use this. So I'm just going to apply this. And normally if it was just like a plain beach day where I was just like going with friends just to hang out for a bit, I probably actually wouldn't wear makeup. I probably would just wear like some mascara and lip balm. But we're actually going to the bay today, and we're gonna have family friends there, and I already know I'm not gonna get in the water, so I know I'm not gonna ruin my makeup. So that is why I'm wearing a little makeup. And the reason why I'm also wearing makeup is because my makeup has SPF in it. So I might as well just do that up, and I just want to look very bronzy and fresh, so that's just what we're going to go for today. So we put on the moisturizer. I'm going to let that sit for a second. I'm going to work on my brows next. So when it's actually coming to brows, I've actually been using this brow styling soap. I saw this like trend where you have like, they're called soap brows, but the brow kind of acts like a gel. So what I do is I go ahead and I brush them up. So I just go ahead and wet this a little bit, and then I just kind of squiggle it on here real quick, and then I just brush them up into places to where I want them. I feel like my brows are like going through such a transition right now with us still being in quarantine. I haven't been able to get them done, and I'm trying to do them myself, and I'm trying to grow them out. So like I just feel like they're just like, I feel like my eyebrows are in a funk. They have not been cooperating, but with this gel it is helping a bit. I do have a couple stray hairs. I'm just gonna go ahead and tweeze real quick. Okay, so I think I already plucked what I needed to pluck. So while my eyebrows are kind of dry, I'm letting them sit. I'm gonna go back to my skin, and I'm gonna use this Putty Primer. Actually, I was actually really surprised. I thought it was just kind of like a thing that was going viral on the internet, but I actually really like it. But I just apply it where I get oily, so just mainly like in my T-zone. I don't like to put this all over my face. Okay, and then I go back in and I kind of just pounce it a little bit more so it really sinks into my skin. Then I go back to my eyebrows, and I'm just using this LA Girl brow pencil, and I'm just going to, I always do like a rough draft of my eyebrows. I always say that in my videos. I like seeing a bit of brow as I do my makeup, just because it kind of gives me like a guide. And I'm just going to keep my brows very natural and messy. They don't have to be perfect today. Okay, so I did, like I said, I did a rough draft of the brows. I usually go back in once I'm doing my face makeup, and I kind of fill them in more where I feel like they need a little bit more filling in. So next I'm going to go in with the face. I actually usually do my eyes first, but we're not going to do too much with our eyes today. We're going to keep that very natural. So I'm going to go ahead and do the face first. So I'm using this CC cream by IT Cosmetics. It has an SPF of 50, so that's why I like applying this. But I'm not going to go for like a full coverage face. It's okay if like my skin imperfections show. I just want enough to have coverage just so I get the SPF, but again, I don't want it to look heavy. So I'm using my Real Techniques beauty sponge and just going to pounce that into my skin. As you can see, it's actually really light. I've kind of gotten some color, so we're gonna go in and bronze as well. So right now it might look a little crazy, it might look a little ghostly, but like I said, we'll fix that with some bronzer right now. Oh, and then I self-tan on top of getting color. I self-tan as well, so that's why there's such a difference. Okay, so you can see that I still have a lot of imperfections showing. My skin is having a freak out this past week because a couple days ago I went to get a facial, and then on top of it I started my period this week. So between those two, like, my skin kind of just freaked out this week, which just like is not normal for me. So that's why I have like a lot of like imperfections on my chin. Again, I'm not really worried about it, but that is just what happened this week. So I went in with a little Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know why I always get that like tongue twisted. I'm just going in with that just to brighten my face and then to cover some of those scars. Like putting it on my eyelids as well, that way like everything kind of just like combines. So I'm actually really happy with the way my skin looks right now. Like I said, I'm okay with some imperfections showing. I don't like foundation on my lips. I get like really weirded out with that. So as soon as I wipe down that foundation, I like to take my Aquaphor chapstick and put some on right away, just so I get some moisture in my lips. And actually I have a blemish, of course, right between my boobs, so I'm going to cover that up. It's like one big red dot. So just with the extra foundation and concealer that was left on my sponge, I'm just going to go in and tap that in. I might have to add a little bit more. I tell you, these breakouts are just like insane. Well, this one was a little one, and of course I picked at it in the shower and then became red, bright red. So maybe that's just what I get. So it's okay. I went ahead and covered it up so that way you can see it. I don't even think you can see it in the frame. Next, we're gonna go in with bronzer. So I've actually, what's so funny is that before I did not like to cream anything, like cream blush, cream bronzer, but we're going to be using both today. That helps the makeup really set. So I'm gonna go with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I've never used this as a concealer, let alone a bronzer, and I love it. I used it yesterday for the first time and I was like, whoa, I really missed out on this one, because I think this was only like $5. So lately too, I've been bringing my bronzer a lot higher. I feel like it helps lift the face. So instead of starting like right here, I start a little bit higher, and I'm just going to paint it on and kind of carve out my cheek. And then I'm going to do it to the other side. So you can see my bronzer is a lot higher, or my contour I should say. Contour my nose. I like contouring right here. As you can see, I already have full lips. I don't have to do much, but this like bottom part I like doing. Get the top of my head. Then I just take my beauty sponge and I start to blend that in. And I like to blend it up. On my forehead, I'm just more pouncing it in. I'm not trying to drag it any lower, just really pounce it in. So as you can see, that bronzer definitely brought in back a lot of color into my face, so now I don't look like that starky, ghostly white that I am. I just gotta make sure everything's really blended right. I think I might add a little bit more to my forehead. Like I said, you can see it already uplifted my face. To kind of give it that dimension. Next, I'm gonna set Next, we're gonna do blush. So I got this Honest Peony Pink Cream Blush. I really like it. It's such a pretty color. I take my stippling brush and I pounce it up here. I'm so used to doing my blush around here, but I saw a lot of girls start to do it up here. That kind of gives your face this uplifted effect. So I've been trying to do that. I feel like this isn't blended well. And then you can go back in with your sponge and just like really blend in the contour and the blush together. So you can see, I added some rosiness to my cheeks. My hair is getting on my nerves, it's falling. Oh. Okay. So next we're going to set everything. I have to set everything because I am so oily. So I'm using the Airspun Powder. What's funny is I used to use this a really long time ago. And then, I don't know why it came back on my radar. Maybe I just was looking at makeup at the drugstore. And I was like, oh yeah, I really like this powder. So I went ahead and picked it up. So I am going to just set everywhere where my bronzer and blush isn't. So I'm going to be highlighting obviously under my eyes. This is actually a really great product to bake with, but again, I'm not trying to go super heavy, so I'm just going to pounce it in. So with my beauty sponge, I just go ahead and push the product into my skin. Okay, so I went ahead and set everywhere. That wasn't bronzer or blush. Next, we're going to go in with bronzer and set that. That's my favorite. That's when I feel like the look starts to come together. So we're going to take this Hoola Bronzer. I just like using a fluffy brush because I feel like it reaches more. Again, if I was doing a contour, I would use a more precise brush, but I'm not. So, and bring it down to your neck, of course. You can still see that we look very natural. Nothing looks heavy. It's like, yes, we know we're wearing makeup, but you don't want to look like you're wearing too much makeup. This has actually been really my like go-to everyday look, to be honest. I've just been trying this like bronzy look out. Then I like to take it on my nose. Right here. And then I like to go right under my lip. So with the same bronzer, we're going to take that on the eyes. That's like my favorite trick, like to be in a rush. You just apply it all over the eye as well. So you can go ahead and carve that out. I think we might add a little shimmer today, just for fun. But normally this would be all I do, is just apply bronzer into my crease. And to drag it down just a little bit. So you can see it just gives me some dimension, and that's just really all I want. Okay, so you can see it just added some dimension into my eyes. Like I said, normally that would be all I would do, and I'm like, I'm going back and forth of like, should I add the color, should I not? Yeah, let's just do it. I want to make this a bronzy look, so I just have this like little Smashbox duo eyeshadow. The color looks like this, and I just take my finger actually and you can see I'm not a makeup artist. I do this, and I like to put this into my lid right here, and that's what's really going to give it a bronzy look. Don't worry, we'll go back in and we'll blend it out. But this is actually what I feel like gives that bronzy, really pretty look. This probably really made it a little heavy for the beach, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm not getting in the water, so I'm not worried about it. Then we'll clean off our finger and go back in with the bronzer, and then just kind of blend that on top lightly. That eyeshadow really blends by itself, like you really don't have to do much work with the brush, so just kind of go in and just smooth out the edges, and then that's it. Now I'm actually gonna go back in and finish my brows, because then I feel like I can finish the rest of my eye look. So let me finish my brows real quick. Okay, so to set the brows, I'm just taking my NYX, so what is this called? NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. This is gonna just help set the brows. Okay, so brows are set. Next, to really keep this bronzy look going, we're going to take this NYX retractable eyeliner. It is in the color Bronze. I very lightly line my upper lid with this. We don't want like this dark eyeliner line. This is really just to kind of deepen up your lashes. So I'm going to really just tight line this on my upper line. I have to go to this mirror. I cannot do it this close. Let me do it here first. You can see I just did my like lash line. Then I go in with a brush and I smudge it out. Again, we don't want this look to look precise. We really do kind of want to give it that messy look. Okay, that's really it for the eyes. After that's done, I like to go in with my Physicians Formula eyeliner in Champagne, and this is what I'm going to actually put on my bottom lash line right here, and just go ahead and tight line that. I feel like this really helps like brighten the look. I even drag into like the inside of my eye. Okay, then we are going to go in with mascara. actually already have my eyelashes lifted. That's why they're curled. But I'm going to just go ahead and curl them a little bit more. I just did it last night and I really like it, but an extra curl won't hurt. And then I'm going to go with my Loreal Primer. I love this stuff. Okay, we're going to let the primer sit for a second. Okay. And then for mascara today, we are using the Lash Princess by Essence. It is the waterproof one. I really like just the normal Lash Princess one, but we are definitely going to be using waterproof today. I feel like this mascara just really helps lengthen your lashes. It's a really good mascara, and it's from the drugstore too. As you see, I always use a combination of drugstore and high-end makeup. I don't discriminate. I just use whatever I feel like works for me. Okay, lashes are done. Now let's go in with highlighter. That's going to help us really with the bronze look. I actually picked up this Hoola Blush Lighter from Wet n Wild at the drugstore. I just thought it was super pretty. Watch, you'll see. So I actually like this blush on top of what I put already for the cream. I feel like it just adds like a really pretty shine. Normally I don't like blushes that have any like shine to it because I'm oily, but for what we're doing today it works perfectly. Super pretty. And then with the gold we are going to start highlighting everything. So I like to highlight my Cupid's bow. Oops, went way intense. That's why I can't do my makeup looking that's what happens. It's okay. A little too much highlight for today is fine. Then we'll go on the bridge of our nose. Definitely inner tear duct right here. This will really help brighten your eyes. Again, like I said, I know this is a lot of makeup for the beach, but I'm not going in and I'm just hanging out. So that's why I am wearing this in French makeup. I know normally a beach day, like really, come on, we would really just put on mascaras and lip balm and go enjoy the sun. But like I said, I'm already going to be wearing a visor. I'll be under the canopy, so some makeup is fine, I think. Take some of that highlighter, right on your cheekbones. Like I said, this is actually a lot of highlight and shimmer for me. I do not wear this much because I am oily. But today, we can do a high dosage of it. Okay, so we're done with the highlight. Now for lips, I'm taking my Bobbi Brown in the color Rose, number 10. Looks like this. And I'm going to apply, oops, a shimmer on my finger. Okay. As you can see, it's very, very loved. It's just enough color, it's nothing crazy. But I still like that kind of looks neutral. And that is the makeup look for the beach today. You can see it still looks very natural. My imperfections still show, but again, I wanted to apply the makeup that way I could use the SPF to cover my face. And then I just went in with a whole bunch of bronzy colors, and now I feel ready to go.